All right. Question. The talent I would most like to have is, I think, to sing. If I could sing, it'll be a problem. I don't think I would be as grounded or humble. Probably have a couple kids running around here, a couple different countries. Wouldn't be an actor. I want to take my pictures over again. My heroes are my parents. My mom, my dad. They always encouraged me to follow my dreams, no matter what it is, as long as I took it seriously. They sacrificed so much to provide me and my brother and my sister, the best life possible.
Michael B. Jordan, what a year we've had since I first met you less than a year ago at Sundance with Fruitvale, which is now Fruitvale Station, right? Is that the official title?
They changed it, Fruitvale Station is a little bit more, marketable.
So that movie, which was incredible and obviously kind of steamrolled you.
Ever since winning Sundance, it's been just this nonstop kind of machine. The movie has its own legs and it's been running, and I just been kind of like going along for the ride. Every day at a time. Every day is something new. My biggest expectations was just getting into Sundance. I just wanted to get in. I'd never been to Sundance before, and to be received the way it did was just mind blowing. And then Cannes was just another beast all on its own. I'd never been to France before, so get a chance to travel over there and getting a standing ovation. It was a moment I'll never forget. It was a good time.
A much different wardrobe than Sundance.
The first time I wore a tux. First time I put on a tux. First time I put on a bow tie. So it was.
How'd it feel?
It felt good. It felt classic. I was like, okay, cool. This is what This is what Leo does. This is what the top actors do. So it was just kind of like one of those moments where you're like, I've arrived in a way. As humbly as possible. It was a cool moment.
Is acting kind of? I mean, you started as a kid, basically, child acting, modeling more really, and then you got a couple breaks. But was acting always something that you were just set on doing?
I got into the industry, and at that age, you don't really know what you want to do. You're just kind of like, I get out of school early. I got craft services. I mean, what more is to ask for? As a kid, it's like 12, 13 years old, and that slowly started to snowball into commercials and guest stars on television shows, and then I landed The Wire, and that's when I really fell in love with acting. That's the first time I ever had a chance to lose myself in a role. When Michael just kind of dissolved, and it was just like in the moment, and been kind of chasing that euphoric feeling ever since. You don't really get it on every project, and Fruitvale Station was like probably the role that I stayed in it the longest. It's like a muscle, and I'm still growing. I'm still working it out, still trying to stay in the moment as long as I can. And that was one of the more memorable roles that I've played. I had a huge responsibility to the family, to that community, to kind of get that story told the right way. And we really put a lot into it. Sometimes in life we have to make snap decisions in the moment. We have to make quick judgments in certain situations with people and scenarios, and it's not always right. And I think if you take a little bit more time to, get to know somebody that you don't know, or, if you're not so quick to judge, you might be pleasantly surprised.
All right. Well, thanks so much for coming by.
No
and
problem.
I'm really excited for this movie to actually come out so everyone can see it.
The words or phrases I most overuse are probably amazing. And in the last year or two, I think I've said amazing way too much. I need to take that out of my vocabulary. Amazing, awesome, that's another one. I think I use it way too much. If I could change one thing about myself, it would be to be a little bit more selfish, I think, and not so shy. I think that I would probably change that or alter it, or I would definitely probably change that, not to be as shy. Whatever. I'm done.